Yo, 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 yo. Back up in the building.
Harry's drinking again.
Back again for another edition of T.N.R, man. Back in the building live, full effect. Let's get right up in here. All right. Welcome. Back again to the Harris Drinkin Again podcast. I'm your host, Harry Too Scary, man. Fucking around. The real one. Now, you'd think I would get better. 25 weeks in, I'd get a little smoother show going and a smoother intro. But I'm not, man. I just woke up from a goddamn nap. And shit, I don't like naps. Because I wake up all groggy and out of it. Ray called me, man. If Ray didn't call me, I probably would have slept until like fucking 9:30, 10. I still would have woke up and did the show, but I'd been like pissed off. So he's tapping in. He got a little something he want to talk about. We're talking about some science tonight. Somewhat. A couple of high school dropouts. Well, I don't think Ray's a dropout. But my ass, he hit me up and said, man, let's talk about testosterone and dopamine and some stuff tonight. I'm like, what the hell? Testosterone and dopamine? I didn't know. He's like, yeah, we haven't really brought up science on the channel. I was like, all right, let's do it. So I'm going to pull up the Google tonight and get some facts. And Google's going to be our assistant for our science class. And we're going to talk testosterone and dopamine and a couple other things. I'm going to wait till he gets in here to set up the Podbean. We're just live on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube right now. We'll set up Podbean in a minute. Hope everybody had a good week. Weeks are going by fast, man. By the time the show's over, it's the weekend, and the next thing you know, it's another week. Time to do another show. So I got some stuff pulled up here. WebMD, Urology Health. So we can talk that in a minute. What we got? A little Illinois call at 8:30 at night, huh? Possibly calling to chime into the show. Possibly not. My Bluetooth ain't linked yet, so. Other than that, I hope everybody had a good week. Tonight, very light. I know I always say we're not going to do a long, crazy show. I don't think tonight we are for real. Tomorrow night, Chino Boy, Daigo Munch, the Dead Ones are performing in Riverside Park in Salt Lake City. I will be out there tomorrow night to watch their performance and to capture some footage potentially and do a live interview. Apparently the venue got shot up, but they're still going on with it, performing in a park. So I'm gonna go out there and check out them cats, man. And I got the music promo clip coming. I just haven't posted it. I want to try to finish the 23 clip before I do. Unofficially sponsored just lightly by New Amsterdam Gin. No lime but lemon tonight with regular stuffed pimento olives. No blue cheese olives. And the thing I'm addicted to, the drink of the summer, chili guava from that Stems Hard Cider Company. This right. Oh man, this is chili guava is the bomb. Kept my drinking to a minimum during the week. So that was good. Now we're gonna enjoy this tonight. Sip a little. Get Ray up on the screen. I lost you, Ray. Where you at? There we go. All right. Coming to the stage. No introduction again. Ray Siap, no. AKA Ray G. Straight from the bay. Thursday, T.N.R. 025 edition.
Oh yeah.
We do. Hey, you may want to either turn off my sound whatsoever because we're over here watching, my son and I are watching the new comedy show with Bill Burr, the one on the Red Rock. This motherfucker is funny, man. He's funny. So anyways, so you might hear a little background.
Can you hear me, Ray?
I can hear you clearly, brother. I hear you.
I cannot hear you, my brother.
I hear you.
All right.
Yeah, just don't mind the sound in the background.
Got himself on mute, looks like. Cheers, salud. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you though.
I know. No. You're gonna hear the background sound. If you don't mind that, you know.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Oh, you just got it low right now?
Yeah, actually, no, it's in my, because my house can only get one area where the connection is good, so we got everything in the room,
But you're sounding really low. Where are the levels at? Let me see.
Do I sound really low? Okay, hold on 1 second here.
I don't think that's on my end.
See. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay, never mind. That is on my end.
Is that on your end? Can you control me? Because I'm only using my laptop, and I don't know what levels to push to make my sound more on the microphone. Because this is on max right now.
Okay. Yeah, I got you right here.
Okay, so am I clear? I mean, on your part?
Yeah, just hear TV in the background. Pretty heavy.
Yeah.
You watching Gilbert Gottfried? Is that Gilbert Gottfried?
No, that's Bill Burr. Bill Burr.
Oh,
okay. Funny dude, man. I love Bill Burr. Yeah.
It's like overtaking the stream. That's all I could hear.
Serious? He can't even hear my voice, really?
I mean, I can hear your voice, but
I mean, does my voice like this, or do I have to be close? Because I know my microphone is not as strong as yours. But then the background noise, it's really. But just finishing the shows. So you hear my son laughing, and you hear Bill Burr. But if you hear the background, yeah. So it's like we gotta either, I don't know, either you can basically put me on mute and you'll just see my reaction while I hear you whatsoever. But up to you, however you want to produce it to make the show, you know. But we do have some great topics.
Yeah, we'll rock with it for a minute.
Okay, all right, it's up to you.
Keep the music up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. If you didn't call me, I would have been sleeping, man.
Oh no! Don't let him know that, man. You know, you're consistent, man. You know, maybe
know,
you would have woke up maybe 10 minutes before the show is supposed to.
Oh yeah, I would have woke up. Probably did a late show, but
yeah.
But nonetheless, maybe we just we touch up on these topics and get out of here tonight. I got a late night tomorrow.
Okay.
Just telling the people I'm going to support Chino and Daigo and them. So maybe we hear about an hour and a half this time for real.
Okay.
You know. But you wanted to talk about some science tonight.
Yeah. Like I was
Oh no, hold on. Damn. It's loud back there. All right. I'll try to block it out, Ray. I'll try to block it out.
Yeah. Try to do the best in your part.
But it's just
yeah.
Bill Burr all my life. It's just.
I know. Well, you know what? You just want to put me on mute then, and put me on mute, then I won't be. Then you just go ahead and he'll probably go on and just. It's not gonna be for a long time. Just until,
all right. Well, I was hoping you would rant. I'm not in the ranty mood, but
Oh, you want me to take on the first?
No, what I can do dialogue right now? Well, I'll put you on mute for a minute, and then I'm gonna read what is testosterone, and basically give people the rundown real quick of kind of what we're gonna go over briefly until Ray's son's finished with the comedy special there. Simply testosterone. Testosterone is the male sex hormone that is made in the testicles. Testosterone hormone levels are important to normal male sexual development and functions during puberty. In the teen years, testosterone helps boys develop male features like body and facial hair, deeper voice, and muscle strength. I think we all learned that in like 10th grade. It's the primary sex hormone and anabolic steroid, natural anabolic steroid, as well as promoting secondary sexual characteristics such as increased muscle mass and bone mass and growth of body hair. All right. And I had my testosterone levels checked a few years ago, and what was I? 600? Something like that, 590, 593 or something like that. I thought I would be a little higher, to be honest, because I'm so horny all the time and different things, but I guess that's not the only thing that leads you to testosterone. Testosterone's role, the development of the penis and testes, deepening of voice, sex drive, of course, sperm production. Adolescent boys with too little testosterone may not experience normal masculinization. For example, the genitals may not enlarge, facial and body hair may be scant, and the voice may not deepen normally. Testosterone may help maintain a normal mood, and there may be other functions of this hormone that have not yet been discovered. This is health.harvard.edu, by the way, for all our fact checkers out there. And apparently testosterone is produced in the ovaries and adrenal gland. It's one of the several androgens in females. These hormones are thought to have important effects on ovarian function, bone strength, and sexual behavior. And if you have too much testosterone, that cannot be a good thing either. It can cause road rage, fighting among fathers at little league games, and sexual promiscuity. Problems associated with abnormally high testosterone levels include low sperm counts, shrinking of the balls, heart muscle damage, an increased risk of heart attack, prostate enlargement, difficulty peeing, liver disease, acne, fluid retention, weight gain, high blood pressure, insomnia, headaches, increased muscle mass, increased blood clots, stunted growth in adolescence, uncharacteristically aggressive behavior, mood swings, euphoria, irritability, impaired judgment, and delusions. And then bitches with too much testosterone, we got a lot of those walking around. They like to fight men, talk shit to men, think that they can get buck with a man, and they look like bowl dagger bitches, and it gives them irregular periods. So, all that being said, bring you on here back in, and right here where maybe I knew that women could produce testosterone. Does that have anything to do with maybe a biblical sense to where the woman has a man's rib and all that? Because we can't produce. I think we can, but we're not supposed to produce any estrogen, right? Like women.
No, it's not. That's the whole difference. If you really get down to gender, chromosomes, right?
Yeah, but like women have our rib and can produce testosterone, but we're not supposed to have no estrogen, right?
No, we can't produce it unless there was some type of mutation, something. I've never really heard. If some men that have um, estrogen. I mean, you can take shots of estrogen, I believe. I think so, or something like that.
Change you up. I know. Men aren't supposed to drink soy milk. Something about soy milk.
Because it lowers the testosterone. I don't know, man. I think it's to me, I truly believe in our testosterone. Other chemical levels. Let's just call it overall. I want to call it chi. Your chi. Okay, let's just say your chi, your energy, your chi. After you reading that and kind of understanding how they defined it, I'm starting to think like testosterone is like, I think we can control it with the way we think, live, our understanding of things. You know, I think we have as a society, we have a thing, we have this intent, always assumption that something always triggers it. It's the way you eat. No, it's everything. It's how you live. It's how you think. Um, because all of the characteristics you said about people with a lot of testosterone, more angry, more aggressive, and they like the physical contact, whatever, could be possible. They also said that men with high testosterone have a tendency to recede hair too. A lot of things. And I heard a lot of those things, especially at my age right now. I'm going, man. I know my testosterone level. I think every decade, I think it decreases, and it's just the way it is. But along with that, you got to be able to work with it. You know what I mean? You got to put it at that equilibrium. What do you call it? Homeostasis. I think that's the thing. That's the mission that we're gonna try to fulfill, Dakota, as you and I, is that we're gonna figure out how to control our testosterone.
Yeah. What's that? One sec, brother. All right. Mixing. Get my mix mastering on tonight, man. I think I'm gonna look it up. I believe 35 is when they say it starts going down, man. What age? Testosterone. With us tonight, guys. We're doing a class. We're having a science class tonight, and start depleting in men. And yeah, we're having a motherfucking science class, man. We're going back to school over here. Age 30. As a man ages, the amount of testosterone in his body gradually drops. This natural decline starts after age 30 and continues about 1% a year throughout his life. God damn. Shit. I had less testosterone than I did 4 years ago, really? I don't feel like it. Right? Age 30, 1%. It says levels will decline. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, I heard this story about who was it? Janae Aiko. That I just seen a thumbnail. Janae Aiko's father, I guess, is like 77, and he's expecting a baby. What the fuck? So men can obviously pop them out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. My grandfather had a second family, had another 4 or 5 kids. The Siapno says so. My dad has half siblings that are like, I think 4 or 5 of them or something, and he was old already, retired and shit. So yeah, men, no problem. We can pop them out. But for female, man, every child, and I've seen my wife go through this. It does put a beating to your body. It does put a beating to your body. I mean, it's like there's a lot of things that can happen because every single time there's a child, their hormones change and their body change and things like that and whatever. Yeah. But for guys, other than your typical male wear and tear, um, hair is gonna
Yo, see, I
recede.
sent you the link, man. Shout out, man. If you want to tap in tonight, we'll have a man talking
Yeah.
about balls and shit. Testosterone, man.
Test
If you want
levels
to come on.
are considered normal between 300 to 1100. So it's pretty broad. So you say about 6 something, you said? Or 5 something, 6 something?
I think when I did my test, I think I was 593, I want to say.
Yeah, according to statistics, I'm not. You know what, brother? You're gay.
Fuck it.
Your testosterone level is gay level, brother. Sorry about that.
Hell no. I think that's like under 100.
Trying to fake the funk.
I think that's like under 100 when you have no testosterone, motherfucker.
What about men that are like super men, like kick your ass, man, but like to suck dick? What's up with that though? And want to take it in the ass. How about that kind of gayness?
I don't know where those men are in the world. I have no idea of men like that.
Maybe that's prison gay type of guy,
That's just some prison fag shit.
Shit.
Here on the Harris is Drinkin Again podcast, we don't talk that gay shit. But we do. Got another man chiming into the show. No stranger though. Philip Countryman.
What's up, boy?
What's going on, man?
What's up, Phil?
How's it going, Ray?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Not too bad.
Okay, man, we're just doing a little science show tonight, man. Ray hit me up and wanted to talk a little science. We're taking a minute out because got some background.
Sorry for the background noise. Yeah,
I don't want to get all.
What'd you say, Bill Burr? Or?
Yeah, Bill Burr.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he's in Denver at Red Rock. This dude is hilarious, man. He's
I watch him all the time. He's pretty funny.
Him and Dave Chappelle, man. Him and Dave Chappelle, they can just go up there and just give them a mic and just their genius comes out on stage, man.
Oh yeah.
He's another one where I listen to his podcast sometimes, but he does a great job every fucking week just talking 3 hours by himself and goddamn doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
I want to get
No,
there. I want to get my fucking levels there. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah.
I know you,
Um,
you look at the mind of these comedians, and they're in front of like thousands of people, and like whatever they say, I mean, you gotta own that stuff. I wonder what kind of like artistic type of imagination they have going on in their head. You know what I mean? It's like they're just, oh yeah, I could talk about that and this and that. That's the part that freaking fascinates me, man.
Oh yeah. The fact that they can come up with this shit is mind-boggling to me because like everything they talk about and say, like I'm thinking it and but I don't know how to put it into words, especially words that are in ways that are funny, like these guys do.
Man, it's just amazing, man. And it's kind of like like I look at art and everything is in transitions, and just like I was just talking to Dakota about our friend uh Jonah, and this guy, he has ADHD or whatever they call it, ADHD, yeah, severe, but he can literally, like, if we write, it's even better, like write a song verse and say it in different cadences and inflections and things like that, and then just ride to the beat of the music. I mean, that's that right there. Like, to me, the way I understand that is because, as for me, you put any music. Let's say I was in a country bar, and they're doing line dancing or they're doing whatever. I'll watch it. I'll check it out. Watch their feet, and I guarantee you, I will imitate it as if I've been dancing it all my life. That's the gift I have. That's the kind of rhythm gift I have. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, because there's strength, black backflips and all that stuff. That's not me. But I can catch the four beats, pat, 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 perfectly. My pitch is perfect when it comes to rhythm. And for the longest time, I thought that was just that's just what everybody has. No, because to me, I
No,
use that.
I don't have
My I
any
use.
gifts. I don't think.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you said you played the guitar, right?
I'm trying to learn, but I
Okay.
suck at it,
Well,
and
no,
my
actually, I
attention
tell you what.
span and my give a shit for it is like so low that I'll. My guitar has been in its case for probably 2 or 3 years, and before that, I played it for like a week, and then it was in its case for like 5 years before that. So I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I tell you what. You know the vowels, right? A, E, O, U. That's four, right? A, E, O, U. A, E, O. Well, not actually five bars, right?
but
But
yeah, I was
yeah, I'm
counting. I
sorry.
was
No, no, that's five. That's five. That's five, right? But the vowels five, right?
was
But
way
if
high.
you look at, for every bar, it's like four class. One, two, three, and four. In any kind of musical theme, movement whatsoever, we go by force, just like the seasons. We go by force. Once you figure that out and catch it, boom. Every time you catch that the four, but you pretty much be in line with anything that you listen to. And that's
Hmm.
how I see music, and that's why I see any kind of dance. Now I would suck at one of those choreographed shit where you have to, but I do really well in terms of, like, okay, you do that, any moves you do, I can do. And so I was able to pick that up. But it's it's and that's my only claim in that's my only claim in music. I can't play an instrument. I got two left feet, and I'm trying to. I, but I
Yeah,
do have because I dance to it. I know I have ear candy. I have
yeah.
an ear for, yeah.
With the guitar thing, like I think I've pretty much given it up. Like I stick to the stuff that I am good at, like riding a motorcycle. I'm great at that. I enjoy it. I love it. It brings me peace when I'm out and away from the city. Like I rode up to Bear Lake a couple weekends ago by myself. Rode around the entire lake, stopped, had lunch, drank a couple beers, rode home, and I can ride really well. I'm good at checking my surroundings and stuff. But you tell me to pick up an instrument or sing a song, I can't even. My ex-wife, I should bring my ex-wife on the show. Dakota's met her. Fucking, she can tell you how good my rhythm is. We were together for like 10 or 11 years. She can tell you how good my rhythm is. Okay, the Footloose movie where he's like trying to teach his buddy how to fucking stay on beat just by stepping back and forth, and yeah, I couldn't even fucking accomplish that, dude. Like she tried. She was like, "You're the whitest of white."
White as the white. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she even one night we were at a McDonald's drive-through getting a soda or something like that, just on our way home from Salt Lake, and she's like, "Oh, get me an ice cream cone." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Can we get an ice cream cone?" And the lady was like, "Yeah, what flavor?" And I look over at her, and she's like, "Vanilla, like your face." And I was like, "What the fuck?" We were still newly dating at the time, so I was just like,
My face, yeah. Hey, can you try to undo your Bluetooth and try it again? Maybe you got some like static echo, double,
oh,
some
yeah.
double.
Yeah, let me take it off.
And then Ray, I got you here. Oh man, you just got some. Well, all right. Is that? There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good. When you talk, there's a. But
Wonder.
I think I've been tapped by the feds all week, man.
Yeah, it happens. Especially when you bring me on, because I bring up Hillary every fucking time. So
I got a new phone this week, and you know, I think it's already hacked and shit. I had some buddies call me from Vegas talking about the weather out there, and you know, they were. I think they, they, but I ain't doing nothing.
yeah,
Um,
gotta refill my
yeah.
glass.
Hey, when you were in the army, you speaking of testosterone, was there a lot of like, you know, jar heads, you guys call them and stuff? Is there a lot of those, you know, overly testosterone bearing individuals?
Oh shit, all the time, man. Freaking yeah. So all my buddies at work were like, "Hey, you need to get it on testosterone. Like, all you gotta do is go tell the doctor and that you fucking need it, and they'll hook you up." With the military and TRICARE, our insurance, they were just like, "Oh, you got low T? Okay, here you go." And they like gave me like the max dose. They gave me fucking needles, showed me how to shoot myself up in my ass, and I was on it for 6-8 months maybe. I didn't notice fucking difference. I think it's just a goddamn placebo, to be honest. But I also want to try to get back on it though, and try to be more religious about it, because I think that was another problem I was having, was I was not always doing it religiously. And I did notice the guys that were just on it and constant and doing it the way that the doctor, of course, told them to and everything, freaking, those guys were jacked and fucking, I don't think they were like overzealous or amped up or like steroided out or anything like that, but you did notice the weight loss with the muscle gain and all that shit, but they were definitely more amped up and shit like that than they more normally were, you know. So I don't know.
More energy and just more perky and shit like that.
Yeah, my problem with it was like, so I took one shot every 2 weeks, and it was the max dose. It was like 220 milligrams every 2 weeks. My problem is I can't even remember to take my fucking blood pressure medication. So like I'm at high risk of a heart attack because I have stage 3 hypertension. Like, and that's family related, you know, because I'm not a huge fat fucking guy or anything like that.
Yeah.
I can't even remember to fucking take that every morning. And now I'm supposed to remember to take this every fucking 2 weeks or every other week. I was constantly forgetting, and then eventually I'd run out because I did like okay, and then I'd get on it religiously again, run out, and then it'd be like 6 months before I fucking go back. So I mean, 6 to 8 months of me being on it was spread out over like 3 fucking years too. So
Yeah.
a lot of the effects that I probably didn't get are probably my fault. So I, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of placebo, but at the same time, real if you're sticking to it. I don't know. It's
I've heard the injections are better. They have the testosterone. Like when I used to be in the gym heavy, I had
yeah,
like a free trial of
yeah,
whatever
in fact.
pill form testosterone,
Yeah,
booster.
so the doctor that I got referred to, and I'm trying to find the bottle here, I've still got it, said that there's two ways of taking it like legit. There's this stuff that you put on your thighs, and you're supposed to like wash your hands and shit like that after you do it. Because like if you touch your kids or touch animals and shit, that it could possibly not poison them, but up their levels unintentionally and shit just by fucking touching them.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's still at. I don't know if I still got it or not. I thought I did. But there's two forms that are used for taking it. It's the gel form, which you spread on the insides of your thighs like every morning. You rub it on the inside of your thighs. You basically like press down the cap of the bottle for like 2 seconds into your hand, and that's your daily dose. Rub it on the inside of your thighs and immediately go wash your hands before touching anybody or shaking hands with anybody or whatever. And then the other form is shots. Like any of the other forms that you're not getting from like a legit doctor, they're basically bullshit. It's somebody selling you a placebo and calling it testosterone, but it's not actually testosterone because that stuff is more regulated than weed, except for the fact that it's legal. Basically because they're trying to get people to go and get it legally through pharmaceutical companies and their doctor and shit like that, so insurance has to pay out because it can do the same stuff as steroids but more healthy for you, and it's not going to give you testicular cancer as easily. So there's a whole lot that comes with it, but I don't know, I think it's safe and shit to use. I never had any like safety issues or health issues with it. Then again, I've been injected by so much shit by the military. I don't know what the fuck's in my goddamn bloodstream. So I've probably got fucking 10 different types of cancer right now. That or I'm immune to them all. I don't know. So,
Gangrene was the Agent Orange and all that shit back in the day.
yeah, like my grandpa has Agent Orange and he's all fucked up. And I'm sure 10 years, 20 years down the line after I'm retired and they've kicked me to the curb, I'll come up with something. I don't know.
But you got that good insurance though. Just
Yeah, and hopefully in 2 years when I finish retirement and I have TRICARE for life, I'll be able to continue to maintain my good insurance because I definitely don't want to fucking do the VA route because fuck that.
Oh man, the VA, they'll. I heard when you retire, their treatment of you is completely different than when you're listed still.
Oh yeah,
Completely
and it's simply because once you retire, once you're out, like
Yeah,
they're
we're not
basically
responsible
waiting
for
on
you
you to
anymore.
die. Like at that point,
Yeah,
you're just a charge to their wallet. Whereas right now that I'm
yeah,
in, I
yeah.
am a number. I have a number on the back of my ID card. That's the number I sign into my computer with. It's the number I give them whenever they ask for my identity. I am a number. It's a 11-digit number. I am an 11-digit number until
Right.
I get out. And right now, I am something that can pick up a gun and I can go fucking do whatever Joe Biden fucking tells me to do. But once I retire, they don't give a fuck. Like, they're just waiting on me to die so they don't have to spend money on me anymore.
But you know what? I got what I have a friend, actually a partner of mine who's retired military. His name is Norman Morrison, and we're about a year apart. He's military, and I tell you what I love about working with military people is, after you're in the military, they probably, but regardless of that, the person that came out of the military, especially the ones that retired from the military, they just have such amazing moral values, and they're disciplined, and they're easy to work with, and communication, because
Yeah.
while they were enlisted, whatever it is that they did, I mean, they did a lot of like uncomfortable shit that wasn't to their liking, and that says a lot of that says a lot about a person as compared to someone who, maybe did the route where got into college and this and that and working the route that I went to, because I didn't go to the military. you know
Yeah.
um you find that a lot of those people that went to that route, they end up working for someone, or the ones that decide to do what they're going to do are really just determined, because we all got to walk that same fire. And to
Yeah.
me, dealing with and working with the military people, I prefer it. I prefer
Oh
it.
yeah. There's veteran-owned businesses all over the place. My racing
Man, that's
team, that's
exactly,
all we're
yeah.
sponsored by, is veteran-owned
I
businesses.
love it. I
Um,
love working with like small business owners, because
yeah,
it's all about the communication, man. It's all
yeah,
about the
and
communication.
I love working with them too. I love working with my buddies that are out and still doing
Hmm.
stuff. And motherfuckers, um, there's so much going on for them. They just get like when they get out of the military, the government just treats them like total garbage. And or not the military, the VA and all those veteran fucking support elements or whatever. Which now, luckily, there's tons and tons of groups that are comprised of veterans supporting veterans now, and so they have to rely a lot less on the VA. Because the VA, don't get me wrong, it's a good program with good intentions, but they hire people that don't give a fuck. They're just looking for a job. They just need a paycheck. They don't give a shit about the dude that just got out of the military with no fucking legs because he got blown up.
Is it?
They don't
Is
give a
it
shit about him.
obviously to be a doctor? You have to probably still have the same amount of schooling, but are they
Yeah.
known for hiring like just
Yeah,
more kind of entry
so the
level?
doctors at the VA are actually good doctors. It's the system getting into it. So my buddy had what's it called, Crohn's, where you're painfully shitting blood all the time. Like you can eat, 2 minutes later you have to go to the bathroom and it's painful. Well, he was enrolled in the VA, and the doctors were great. They took care of him. But the system itself, the nurses and the fucking nurses' assistants and all that shit at the hospital, absolute garbage. I went to go visit him. So they removed his entire lower intestine, and gave him a colostomy bag for like 6 months and then reattached his intestines. Well, after that first surgery, I went to go visit him in the hospital. His wife was there, and it was like the day after the surgery. And I just wanted to go say, "Hey, man, you're not alone. I love you. You're my best friend." Brought him a little plant, and I hand drew this little card for him, and it was fucking hilarious. I wish I could still find the picture that I used to have of it, because it was funny as shit. It was this stick figure on the left side, and he was like exploding bloody diarrhea all over a wall, and it was raining and thundering on him, and it was like, "This is you now." And on the next page, it was a dude sitting comfortably on a toilet reading a newspaper with the sun shining on him, and it was like this perfect little like poop. And I was like, "I hope this is you after the surgery." And he was in too much pain to like really read it, But I went to go visit him, and they had just come in and emptied his colostomy bag, because for the first like week after the surgery, it was just nothing but acid, because the body was trying to get used to not processing anything anymore. Because now when he eats, like he has to shit within an hour, like no joke. He will be going to the bathroom. He can't eat like chips and stuff like that because it's going to be too sharp, because the body doesn't process it anymore.
God damn.
So he can't eat spicy things anymore. Like he doesn't fart anymore. The doctor was like, "If you have to fart, you better be sitting on a toilet." So it's pretty bad.
God damn.
And the surgery and everything went well. He was in a ton of pain and like begging for death, and they had him on those self-injected fucking medications and shit like that. So he was super doped up, but still just wishing for death. Well, I went to go find the nurse at the nurse's station, because I was like, "Hey, this dude needs something more than what he's on, because it's not fucking helping." They were gone. There was nobody at the nurse's station. And walking up and down the hallway in this ward, there were dudes screaming bloody murder, needing help, needing something. Just like dozens of them. And I was just like, "Oh my God." And then when I get back and they finally show up like 3 hours, I think, after me and his wife got there. They start changing out his colostomy bag, and the smell hit me. and it was the foulest thing I've ever smelled. Like, and I've smelled some nasty shit, but it made me dizzy and sick. And I was like, hey, bro, I got to step out for a second, man. I'll be back. I walk out into the hallway, and the nearest thing I see to sit down on is this wheelchair right across from the nurse's station. And luckily, there was actually somebody fucking sitting there at the time. I sit down in the wheelchair, and I just kind of look over at the nurse's station, and this guy stands up. He's like, hey, man, you okay? I was like, no, I'm not fucking okay. And he walks over to me, and he like puts his hand on my wrist, starts taking my pulse, and he sees me. He's like, dude, you're white. I was like, yeah, thanks for noticing. And he was like, no, like, are you okay? And that's the last thing I remember. I passed the fuck out. Like, that's how bad the smell was. I woke up in the ER at the VA. And
Damn, fainted from the smell of shit.
Wow. Philip, see your sound went out. Where's Phil's sound? Your sound went out, Phil.
Well, while Phil's sound is trying to come back, let's talk about this. That's really, I'm so disappointed with that because of the way the
Your
VA
sound
has
went
been,
out.
what the VA's been, you know, uh,
Your sound just went out.
my sound went out,
Phil.
or Phil, mine or Phil. Can you hear me?
Phil.
Oh, Phil, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. You're
Here, we'll kick him out and then jump
yeah.
back in.
Okay. Can you hear me? Am I on the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I really don't appreciate how the VA is treating our heroes, man. I mean, these people right here, they 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 gave up their time and their life to serve our country, and then that's how we treat them because they're not enlisted with us anymore. I mean, I get it, I understand it, but there's some things in life that you just have to put as a priority, and the military is a
Yep.
huge priority, man. We got to give them,
Yeah.
we got to give them all the utmost respect.
What I don't understand is, like, I never wanted to be in the military. Like that was
Me here,
that
me
was like
here.
the furthest thing. You know, I remember my pops used to tell me, like, son, just go do your 4 years. Get out. And I was like, no, there's nothing about that. But in my head, if I'm the government, why aren't I, like, we want our military strong every generation, and every generation
Right,
it becomes more difficult to promote.
right.
Hey, come fight for your country. You know, I don't understand why they don't take better care to make it more of an incentive for the younger generations to say, hey, you know what? Fuck college. I'm going to go serve my
I,
country
I look back.
because
I look
it's going
back
to be good.
now. I look back now, and I didn't join the military. And if I can go back, I joined the military. At that time, I said to myself, "Look, if I don't know what I want to do, then I'll join the military for me to figure it out." But I've always knew that I was going to get into business. That's what I like to do. So I knew what I wanted to do. So I took the college route. Yeah, community college, then the 4 year college and things like that. And at the time when I graduated, there was no war going on. The next war was the Desert Eagle one, because I graduated 86. I know you were born 87. So nothing was happening there. Um, and like, what Phil is talking about, the military, where they just, once they have you, they have the right to vaccinate, inject you, or whatever they want. I have a problem with that. You know what I mean? Because they own your ass. Which is okay, that I get it. And I don't discredit anyone that joined the military. Another thing about the military, that the reason why I decided not to join is because both my parents, both my grandfathers were World War II veterans, and I saw the life they lived. They were away from home. They were majority of the time. And then after that, which is great, they got money and all that stuff, but just it to raise to raise a family and you're in the military, it's difficult, dude. I mean, yeah, you have the security, you have a house, you got to play, you have some sustenance and everything, but what happens is that the wife is then in charge to take care of the kids, and that's a task of itself. And then when they say jump, you say how high. So to me, salute to every person in the world that served their country.
Speaking of that, like, what's the percentage of like? Would you say, Philip, like military wives are more faithful and loyal than your just average non-American citizen housewife, or is it
I
because I've heard stories, even when I was like just my experience on the fishing boat, I heard stories of men. One dude specifically, man, I got a couple stories so cold, but once when my first time on the boat, young cat, maybe my age, 21, 22, leaves. This dude's from Portland, older cat from Cleveland, Ohio, man, on the boat. They both couldn't make it, so they quit like the first or second week because the dude from Cleveland had no plan. He was planning to go back with all this money and all this stuff. The dude in Portland looked out for him, let him stay at his place. Long story short, 2 weeks later, the young guy who got off the boat, is back on the boat, fucking head hurt. The guy he had just met a couple weeks prior basically fucked his wife within that 2 week period. The girl kicked the other dude out.
welcome to the military.
Let the other guy stay. And we were clowning him. I said, bro, just 2 weeks ago you were here. I said, what a woman lit, and it was the coldest shit I've ever heard in my life, man.
Yeah.
Cleveland cat, man. So anytime I ever meet a dude from Cleveland or Chicago, one of those slick motherfuckers.
So let me say this. I've been in for 21 years now as of May. I've been cheated on by every woman I've ever been with except for two. Every one of them. So the chick I was with when I deployed back in 2004, like we were engaged to be married and everything, and fucking like 4 weeks into it, I get a call from my buddy who's a sheriff back home. He was like, "Hey man, I just saw your girl with this guy who was my best friend at the time. They were rolling around together." I was like, "Was his wife with him?" Because he was married. And he was like, "No, it was just them." I was like, "Okay." So I email her, and I only get time on the computer for 1 hour a week. I get 10-minute phone call. Like, I basically have to go wait in line, and I can get a 10-minute phone call. When that 10 minutes is up, whether they answer or not, you get back in line. The best time to go
prison.
is like 3 a.m. You go stand in line.
Prison, yo.
Yeah. The best time to go was at like 2 or 3 in the morning. So that's when me and my buddy would walk over to the MWR center. It was like a mile away from where we slept. So we'd walk for a fucking mile on these giant fucking like cobblestone fucking rocks that they made all the roads out of. It was like gravel that they didn't actually finish pulverizing. And so we'd walk over there at 2 or 3 in the morning, wait for 15, 20 minutes to get a phone, call, hopefully they fucking answer. Like, my family always answered, but my ex, fuck man, I was lucky if I got that bitch to answer. And I was always calling at the times that she told me to call at, because I knew her work schedule. And so whenever I did get her an answer, I was like, "Hey, I heard you were rolling around with so and so." And she was like, "Well, yeah, he was taking me to an appointment." I was like, "Why? We have a car." She was like, "Well, he was just helping me out because I didn't feel comfortable about it." I was like, "Okay, why didn't you get Alicia to take you instead?" His wife. And she was like making up just all these excuses and over and over and over.
So finally, my buddy, who's the sheriff, actually saw them like making out one day. The only place to hang out in Monroe, Louisiana, is the fucking mall. Like that place is a shithole. I fucking hate that state. But and I was just like, what? And so the next time I get a hold of her, I was like, hey, Wade fucking saw you doing this. And she was like, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm breaking up with you and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I've been fucking him for blah, 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 blah months and blah, blah, blah. Well, I got pissed off, obviously. You know, I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. You're a fucking whore. Fuck you. So what did she do? She burned, for me having the nerve to get mad at her, she burned everything I fucking owned in the front yard.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So when I came home from Afghanistan to Louisiana, I fucking moved home to Utah with nothing. I had the uniforms in my duffel bag, my rucksack, and the fucking one pair of civilian clothes I was allowed to take with me over on deployment.
Is this your ex, like your son's mother, ex, or
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is so I almost married her down in Louisiana. This is back in 2000. So I met her in 2001, and then in 2002 we actually got together, and then like early 03, I think, or late 02, I moved down to Louisiana for her. And in 04 I deployed, came home in 05, and then pretty much I called my mom up. I was like, hey, can you come pick me up? I don't fucking have a car because apparently that's in his name now, being paid for. Yeah. So I made $28,000 while I was over there for fucking 14 months of my life. I came home to about $1,800 of it. She had siphoned off all of it, paid off her car, bought him a truck. Fucking, I was just like, what the fuck? So my buddy,
Since you're in
sheriff,
Afghanistan,
Yeah.
since you're in Afghanistan, you're deployed, no tax.
Yeah.
Was this another army man, or is this just a civilian?
No, he was a civilian. Luckily, the sheriff, he was a guy from my unit, but he didn't get deployed with us because he had this blood pressure problem to where it was so high they wouldn't actually let him deploy. Like he went through all of the pre-mobilization process with us, and like the last minute they fucking yanked him from it and said, sorry, go home, you're out, and wouldn't let him go. And then I just got a letter from him one day in the mail, like snail mail, which took a month and a half to get to me, saying, hey bro, call me as soon as you get this, here's my cell phone number. And so that was how I started finding out about all this, because back in 04, like over there was snail mail, or you waited in line for hours to check your email, and you had I think it was like 15 or 20 minutes on the computer, and that was it. And then you had to go and wait in line again. For the phone, you had to wait in line, and you got a 10-minute phone call. Whether they fucking pick up or not, you got 10 minutes from the time you take that little fucking ticket with your fucking phone booth number on it. And there ain't no privacy either. It's like there's wood walls that stick out like 2 or 3 feet between each phone, and there's like 30 phones in one room. So I mean, there's no fucking privacy. So everybody that's having problems back home, like, you know about it. So trust me when I say
it's like pretty much
an infidelity in the military, 100% there fucking is. Like they're now the spouses that are faithful and are good to their spouses, because there's male spouses and female spouses, obviously. They are fucking rock stars, and my hat is off to them because they are fucking badass, and I praise them so much, and I love them to death, and I support them because they support us. They take care of our guys and our gals. Yeah. But the ones that aren't, fuck those motherfuckers, and they can fucking die. And I'll leave it at that, because if I go anymore, I may say something that gets me in trouble. I don't know.
Yeah. I remember a brother, a half brother, and when I first met him when I was real young, he was deployed in Afghanistan, like 09, whatever unit and stuff. He went to boot camp, and he was getting a lot of money and setting everything up. I remember I helped him move into his beautiful condo in like Chandler, Arizona, and fucking new car. His girl, I think I don't know if she was pregnant yet, but yeah, same story, man. He left, and she went back to some guy she went to high school with, and this and that, and then just throughout the years, that's all I've heard is like war stories. Like,
now don't get me wrong. There's dumbasses So back in the active duty, you'll hear stories all the time of sergeants having to talk to their privates when they first get to the unit. Don't go and fucking marry the first girl you meet just to get out of the barracks, because when you first get into the military, you live in the barracks. Until you're a sergeant or you're married, you live in the barracks. So all these young kids are fucking running over to the strip club and saying, "Hey, I've got a housing allowance and I've got free fucking insurance. Marry me." And so there's memes and stuff that go around like, "You had me at TRICARE, or you had me at housing allowance, or BAH as we call it in the military. You had me at BAH and shit like that." But there's all these young kids that go out and marry strippers or the first waitress at the Hooters that they fucking meet. And all these girls are living around and working around these military bases. So they're seeing soldiers every fucking day. So the first sucker that comes around, they snag him, fucking put a ring on it, like what
It's
Beyonce
called
said.
Fleet Week.
Yeah, exactly.
Fleet
Yeah, in the
Fleet
Navy, it's
Week.
Fleet Week.
Fleet
In
Week.
the
Yeah.
Army, it's just every day because they're so fucking
Yeah.
idiots.
Oh,
The Army
I
has
mean,
hundreds of thousands.
jeez. I remember in the Philippines, there's what do you call it when we had Subic over there, or they had,
Yeah, Civic Bay.
yeah, Subic Bay. It's known, and a lot of military guys go over there and they marry these, and and it's interesting because I remember when we were on our way to the U.S. We would see these, military guys, white, black, whatever, and then they would have these girls. And I'm sorry, like in those kind of countries, you have, like you have a girl level at, she's like good enough to be your mate or something like that, and you have the super hot ones or whatever, and they usually come from.
Yep.
And I would see these guys, and I'm going, man, if they only know, like she ain't even cute whatsoever. But you know what? Money does something, man. Because a lot of those women that come over here that were mates in the Philippines and they marry these GIs, they come over here, they got a little job, whatever, this and that. They end up having cute kids, getting their own stuff, and so I commend them, man. And
Yeah.
that's why I always say, like a lot of American soldiers, when they end up with someone from another country, um,
Yeah, and the
they
majority of women that marry military guys are like kind-hearted, mean well, love the guy. But there's always the ones that prey on those fucking young
and they're the
dudes
ones,
that don't know any
and I know,
better.
like I went out with this one
Yeah,
girl, right? I went out with this one girl, Sarah, and she was thick, and I wanted to hit that, but for some reason it was like, I tried, but
with
but
two seats.
man, she was thick, and we were dancing and this and that, whatever. I think we kissed or something like that, but you know she would go to these like Fleet Week, like literally she was looking for military men because of that
Yeah,
whole
just look for that
BIH
green
and
card, man.
everything. Yeah, and I thought,
Yeah,
like,
look for the land of the big PX and the BH and the
I was
TRICARE.
just this broke ass college guy,
Yeah.
whatever, and I was single, whatever, I was going out with different girls, if I liked you, I should
Anytime we have
pass,
a guy that's like telling us he's about to marry a foreign national, we're like, "Hey, bro, be careful. Like, we were only over there for 8 weeks, and all of a
They
sudden you're
know
gonna
the
fucking
game,
marry
man.
this
They
girl."
tell you they know the game. I mean, those
Oh yeah,
people, those women that you find overseas and everything like that, they, if anything, they know the game better than a lot of the women over here.
yep. Oh yeah. Like,
Because
unless you live near a military base here, like the girls don't know the game. They don't know, and there's military guys out there that are scoundrels too, because
oh yeah,
guys are trying to get out of the barracks, or they're just trying to fuck girls because, oh, I wear a uniform, she's gonna fucking dig me. Whereas the girls around the military bases, they know that.
yeah, but
But
they're
until
a
you
bunch
get
of
out
young,
away from
dumb,
the
and full of
military
calm,
base,
man. Yeah,
yeah, you get into an area around an Air Force base. The girls around those bases, they don't know better because Air Force guys are pretty stand up dudes.
yeah,
They're like
yeah. Usually,
most
Air
Air
Force
Force
guys
guys
are
are
like
left leaning
Air Force guys.
politically.
Is it true? Air Force guys, and I think what Navy guys, more like on the intelligence level. They're more on the, I know Air Force guys are kind of like, when they do the aptitude tests,
Yeah,
they're more
so
on.
generally in the Air Force and the Navy, so you don't need a higher score to get into the Air Force or the Navy. It's pretty much the same score across the board for the minimums
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
they all have a job that needs to be done by the dude that's fucking retarded.
Right.
Whether that's military police or fucking scrubbing toilets,
Hmm.
they all need a retarded dude. Um, but generally the Air Force and the Navy have more intelligent people because, I mean, they're fucking manning computers, they're firing Minuteman missiles, they're manning satellites and shit like that, whereas the Army and the
See,
Marines
that's the
are like,
part that, yeah,
yeah, the Army and the Marines are like, we
infantry.
need a guy that can hold a fucking gun.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
run into oncoming fire?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Roger.
my father-in-law in the Air Force, yeah, and I think if I was to join the military, Air Force would probably be the one because he became a machinist
Yeah.
because of that. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
so luckily my kid is playing VR right now, so he can't hear me. But if he does decide to join the military, that motherfucker's going to be forced into college. He's going to be an officer. He's
yeah,
either going to be in the Air Force or the Navy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think his mom will even agree on that one. Like, I know she hated the Air Force, but like when I heard her complain about her days, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? That's it?"
Now, military, man, military is top notch, man. The training, the way which you learn, the camaraderie that you get from there, and the respect that you basically like the way they did it is like here it is. You're young enough. You're kind of like at that point where you don't really know, but you want to know, and you're at the prime of your age and everything like that. You put some money in your pocket, then you meet some new friends and all that stuff. So I
Yeah.
completely respect the military, all
Yeah,
departments.
no matter what branch he decides to join, because right now he's obsessed with the military. He loves the movie Navy SEALs with Charlie Sheen, and if you haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen that, go watch it. I've
Oh
loved it
yeah,
since I was a kid.
great movie.
Um, he's obsessed with that. He's obsessed with Navy SEALs. Every time he met my boss, who's a Green Beret, he'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, "So you're not a Navy SEAL?" My boss would be like, "No, I'm a Green Beret. I'm Special Forces."
Yep.
He'd be like, "Well, that's not as cool as Hawkins, which is one of the main characters in the movie."
Oh
And my boss would just start laughing. He'd be like, "Yeah, no, I'm not as cool as Hawkins. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just a Green Beret. That's my bad."
shoot, Green Beret will kill you. They're assassins.
Oh,
what what's
I've
the
worked with Green Berets for the last 20 years. I fucking
is
love those.
Assassins, man.
is that the highest or like Delta Force or what's the
What
like
is it?
So
what's
in
our
the Army,
absolute like who the
so in
fuck
the Army,
if the
well,
president's
it's actually in the military, you have different tiers.
Don't you
yeah
have
Um,
Rangers too for the Army? Rangers are special forces.
Correct.
Are they
Yeah,
considered
Rangers
special
and
forces?
Special Forces, which are Green
Yeah,
Berets, are both in the
Green
Army,
Beret.
but in the military, you have different tiers.
Okay,
And this is branch wide.
okay.
So you have tier one, tier two, three, and I think four is even a
Hmm.
tier. So tier one is Delta and SEAL Team 6. Those guys are like
SEAL teams. So those are the
they
top notch motherfuckers.
correct. So SEAL
Yeah,
Team
okay.
6 actually is a SEAL team of its own. Like you have to go, even though you're already a Navy SEAL, you have to go through another selection to be on that
Wow.
up at that tier.
Right.
Um, so Green Berets and Army Rangers can go to Delta Force or CAG, or I think they used to be called Orange back in the day, because there's also like all the different like tiers are also called different colors,
Mm-hmm.
just so that we can refer to them over the net
Mm-hmm.
neutrally or whatever. Nobody's going to understand. Well, that's all out in the open on the internet now, so I'm not afraid to talk about it. But they used to be called Orange. Then they were called Delta. Now they're called CAG, which is Combat
Okay.
Action Group.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so to get into Delta, you've either got to be a Ranger or Special Forces, or even just a normal fuck. You can be a cook and you can go try out for it. You're not going to make it. But so that's tier one, Delta and SEAL Team 6. And then the Marines now have the Marine Raiders, which used to be called Force Recon back in the day.
Force Recon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
like they've changed their name like 20 different fucking times trying to figure out who the fuck they are. They're like trans, I don't know.
Wow.
Everyone makes fun of them. They're solid fucking dudes, though.
yeah
We all
Man,
love them.
all these special forces are all what? Mercenaries.
Basically, they're working for money. It's not good money, but it's money.
Hey,
But then,
man.
then you have your tier two. So at
Right.
tier two, you have your normal everyday Navy SEALs. You have
Right.
your Green Berets, your Rangers, and they all have different types of missions. So like Rangers, those are the guys that you're going to send like a mass platoon, because a Ranger
Right.
operates on the platoon level, which is like 30 to 50 guys at a time. They're going to go assault an airfield. They're going to go capture that airfield from the enemy, or they're going to go like, hey, this building needs to be fucking taken, and there's like 100 terrorists in there, and they have no hostages. Go get it, fucking destroy it. Whereas like your SF guys, your Green Berets, they're going to go out a 12-man team, super quiet. They're going to go fucking train an indigenous force to take back their own country, and then they're just going to advise them. They're not going to actually go do it themselves. Like SF guys are trainers. They're trained to do everything that you see a Navy SEAL do, but their job is to train other people to do it for them. That way they can like Afghanistan back when the Russians were there. That was all Green Berets and CIA guys fucking training those dudes to go fight the Russians.
Right.
Vietnam. The very first guys in Vietnam were Green Berets, even though they weren't called Green Berets yet because PFK hadn't made it a thing. But those were special advisors that were there to train the indige to go and fight for themselves and to take care of themselves and their families and fight those fucking communist pricks.
Right.
Whereas the Navy SEALs, they're not. I mean, they go and train people. They do the same thing as the Green Berets, but they're more a direct action force. When you need something taken out, you send the SEALs. You saw in the Captain Phillips with the fucking the merchant marine oil boat or tanker boat or whatever the fuck kind of boat it was. The Navy SEALs went out and they shot 3 guys from a moving boat at night. You know, I mean, they're at direct action. Those dudes are cream of the crop. Like, that's what they train for all day, every day, and they're fucking great at it. And they've all got great hair. Like, whenever you see Navy SEAL, unless they're completely shaved bald, they've got amazing hair. And that's a huge joke in the military, too.
They got amazing hair?
Yeah, like, every time you see a Navy SEAL, like, these dudes have, like, the most GQ fucking hair. And it's become memes. It's become jokes. Like, for years, it's just been.
I noticed too. It's like some of the guys over there, like, you know, they're like almost like the perfect ones. Like, you know, they got a nice jawline. They're tall. They're like GI Joe, like handsome model looking motherfuckers. You know,
I swear,
and they're intelligent. They're like they're the man's man. I get it, you know, because back in the day, you know, the Spartans. I mean, they had that. And I think that's just what it is. I think there's just some people that are just cut out for that kind of stuff. They just got that kingly presence.
What's funny is, like, you go to SEAL Beach in San Diego, you're going to know who a SEAL is versus a normal Navy guy. Whereas in the Army, unless a dude is wearing a uniform and you see his patches and what unit he's in, a lot of the times you're not going to know what a Green Beret looks like. That, like, there's some that obviously stand out. Like, you're going to see, like, that square jaw, the jacked fucking dude that works out all day, every day. But there's some dudes, one of my buddies, he's as scrawny as me and gangly as fuck. You would not know. That dude's a fucking Green Beret. Like,
oh yeah, I can believe it. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
when it comes to being a Green Beret, it comes down to being smart. Can you talk to other people? Can you be sociable? Can you blend in with other people? And can you walk for a really long distance with a heavy fucking bag on your back and not quit?
Yeah. These guys are like, they're in another level. Their mental strength is their biggest. Yeah. They're
some of my buddies that are Green Berets, like, I would look at them and be like, there's no fucking way. And then they put on your uniform put their uniform on, you're like, no shit.
Like, it's amazing, man. No. Man, people that came through the military, man, I got the utmost respect for them. Like, you have your asshole. That's human. But in terms of like my friend Norman, like, this guy fell off. He jumped off because he was a paratrooper. And I think, I don't know like how high is high. What is 25,000 feet? Is that a paratrooper? 2,500?
That's like a Halo guy. So 2,500 feet is like paratrooper. Like,
okay, paratrooper. Okay,
that's like high altitude for a paratrooper.
Okay, 2,500, right? So he fell off a 2,500 jump, and his parachute did not open. Even the reserve didn't open, right? And he literally just free fall, just fell down 2,500 feet. And I go, how did you survive that? He goes, through training. Like, what did you do? He says, you know what? Training basically taught you, like, just pedal, like biking, pedal. Like, when you're falling, just keep pedaling. And he was
so if he's doing that, he probably had a partial malfunction. So his parachute was probably deployed, but it was like probably inverted or a squid, as we call it.
Yeah.
And when if he deployed his reserve, it may have gotten wrapped up in that enough to where it was giving him lift, but he was still falling faster than his other jumpers.
Right.
And so his risers were twisted, and so he was doing the bicycle motion, with his
Hmm.
legs, which gets you spinning to untwist your lines. And we're taught that in jump school.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
see paratroopers, free fall guys, if their lines are twisted, you'll see their legs kicking like they're riding a bicycle, and it's to
Right, right,
untwist those
right,
lines.
right, right, right,
And I every you'll see if you watch a 80-second airborne jump online on YouTube,
right.
watch the from the ground footage, you'll see 99% of the jumpers doing it. Because every jumper that comes out, if your body is twisted in any way, shape, or form when you come out of that aircraft, your lines are going to be twisted, guaranteed.
Oh,
Like
wow.
I can't, I could probably count the number of jumps I have on
Mm-hmm.
one hand that I have not come out twisted. Like,
Wow.
and they're probably all helicopter jumps because helicopter jumps are super slow, so your body doesn't have time to twist up.
Oh, is
Because
that
when
what
you
it
come out of
is?
the yeah, so when you come out of the airplane, I mean you're coming out of there at 130 knots or 120 knots, however fast it is. So when you step out that side door, your body gets whipped around immediately, and you just
All
spin,
right,
spin,
right,
spin until that parachute opens and slows you down and stops you in midair. And
right.
so your shit's all twisted up, and so you grab your risers behind your head and you pull them apart as hard as you can, and then start bicycling. And eventually you untwist. Sometimes there's so many twists, it's like right before you hit the ground before you're
Wow.
done, so you're not ready for it, and
I
it
think with
hurts.
him, what broke his fall was a tree or something like that,
Probably
and
the
then
ground.
and then actually he was hospitalized because I think he his disc, but he walked right out of the hospital, man. He walked right out of
Yeah,
the hospital that same day, and
yeah.
I'm going, wow.
We have dudes have shitty landings all the time. Like being a paratrooper, it's cool because we can walk around with a maroon beret and tell everybody we're better than them and look better than them, and they know we're better than them because we got a set of wings and a maroon beret. But at the end of the
Right.
day, it's like this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to tell them that, but
Yeah.
when I go home at night, I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck that. That
There's
was
some
worth
guys
it.
that are proud about it and shit. They're proud, like, yeah,
Oh yeah, I got
you
buddies
know,
that'll tell you all day long that jumping is the best thing next to fucking like sliced
yeah,
bread and
yeah.
sliced
Like
cheese. But at
Norman
the end of the
loves it.
day, their knees and their back are fucking hurting when they stand up in the morning. They're like popping, and
Yeah, yeah,
it's all about the military is all about indoctrination. Like, how cool can we make this fucking sound? How cool can we make this look so that everybody's gonna want to do it? And I
yeah.
fell for it. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to do that. And I still love it, like I want to do it. I wish I could go back to jumping out of planes all the time, but my body can't fucking take it anymore, man. Like,
Right,
fuck that
right.
shit. I want to be
That's
able to
true.
walk when I'm 90 if I live
Oh
that long.
yeah, no, trust me. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself now because it does catch up.
Would you
And
want would you want to be alive till 90, Phil? If just in general, like
Yeah, 90 was definitely off the tip of the tongue thing. Like, I'm thinking like 50. Like, I've got another good
50, I'm
10
past
years.
50, man. You don't want to die at 50, man. You're just getting started. No, seriously.
Yeah, but I'm
No.
Italian, so once I hit
Ah,
45, it's going to be
shit.
like a brick wall, and I'm going to look like
Nah,
shit.
nah, nah. It all depends on the perspective, man. Because it's like I'm turning 55 next month, and I feel like I'm just starting. I ain't done yet. Fuck no, I'm not done yet. I mean,
My
if
body
I
already feels like it's
no,
50. Like, I've
that,
had 8 surgeries. Like, I'm done.
I always thought that I think 75. I don't want to be old and decrepit and die in an old home like nobody. You want to go
Yeah.
out on your own term. But now that I'm already going to be 35, man, I'm like, damn, 40 years. Like I could see in the next 10 or 20, I'm really going to start getting better. Hopefully, as you get older, you have more money and more access and stuff. So I'll be like,
Yeah.
shit. So yeah, like even 40 years is not that. So I could see a healthy 90.
Yeah, I'm hoping for at least 70, 75. Like, I want to be here for
yeah,
my
that's about a good
grandkids.
age. Yeah,
I want to
75,
be here for my
80.
grandkids to graduate high
Yeah,
school.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It also depends on how your perspective is and everything, because really, here I am when I was like 35. Oh my god, 55 can't believe. Now I'm 55, I'm going, no, it's actually it all depends on how you take it. Now, first of all, the thing is this. Your memory is gonna go, irregardless. That's just the way it is, and it's just a way of you to train it. You're not gonna remember everything, and your eyesight's probably not gonna be as good and things like that. Strength wise, you're not gonna be as strong as you are now, but you're not gonna be weak either. So, but the good thing about aging, I would say, is that I'm looking at it as a challenge. I'm looking at it as how do I change? How do I age gracefully to where it's like,
I just hope that when I start sounding like Joe Biden, somebody pulls the plug.
oh no, yeah, 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 no, yeah, yeah.
Like I don't.
It's
I want to be able to know where I'm at. I want to be able to know the people I'm talking to. I want to be able to know what I'm saying. After that, fucking yeah, just take me out in the pasture and pull the trigger, bro.
because you
Like
look
let's
at
be
Joe
done.
Biden and you look at Joe Biden and you look at Donald Trump. They're not that far of age. They're not really that big in age gap. And then you look at the two men on how they conduct themselves at their old age. And I'm looking at this. I'm going, you know what? Joe Biden to me was a guy who, for all these years, he pretty much was protected. He was comfortable. He was super comfortable in the way he is. He was a company man. He just followed along and he said his little buzz dialogue, and basically to me, I think that's to catch the attention of the people, just to make them feel relevant again. Because he was crappy as a politician. All of his, stuff right now. And then so with all of those things that he did, I'm pretty sure by him being when he was in office, he was not a good politician, but he got enough because he got protection and everything like that. Now that he's at the pace, he's at the point where it's like, man, he's achieved his overall
Yeah,
goal.
my
He's
phone.
now the president of the United States. Now he's like, everything that can go wrong, he's doing it. You look at Donald Trump. The whole time I remember Donald Trump, people loved him, people hate him. Most people like, oh, he's a rich kid and this and that and da 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 da, da whatever. But
Yeah,
Donald Trump did
he's
it.
crazy in a different way. He's insane.
Yeah,
Not
he's
he's
really
not
like
retarded. He's just insane.
Donald Trump to me was like he was like a middle age what do you call it, middle income type of family with high income, like the outside, but overall he's a New York kid. He's not a street kid whatsoever. He went to good schools and whatnot, but his influences. But Biden to me is just a straight bullshitter from the get go. That
Oh
is
yeah,
basically like pearly white, and he pretended he likes the whole minority bullshit, but he doesn't know that. That to me is a freaking liberal ass
there's
white
video
kind of
footage of
people
him
that
back in
you
the '70s and
in
'80s
Berkeley.
talking
Yeah,
about like, do you want N words in your school? It's just gonna go to shit.
man,
Blah blah
it's like he
blah. I'm like,
doesn't understand
fuck
that
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 guy.
that motherfucker is the biggest racist.
Yes.
To me, and I don't care about whether he's president whatsoever. I look at your character, and he just got bad character, man. Him and his whole family, his whole family. I don't like that because believe it or not, whether we don't give a fuck whatsoever, our family and the future of our future is being affected by this
Oh
freaking.
yeah. Yeah, my retirement accounts that I've invested into are already garbage. Like now my kid's gonna have to fucking pay for that. Like
Yeah,
gas, food, grocery, everything is screwed up right now, man.
everything, man. And this is the perfect example of when we have, and I'm not just gonna say, oh, badly. No, no, no. It's the dynamics of this. It's kind of like, if, say for instance, you have a, let's say for instance you have a very very like straight up spiritual strong woman mother that holds it down, and then you got a freaking just a dad that's like freaking, either let's talk about like weak and all that stuff, pussy, all that kind of dad, like whatever the wife says, like freaking weak man, this and that. Yeah, you got a job, you put in, all that stuff, but everything that you did was basically conducted. Your wife wears the dick. Let's put it that way. The kids are gonna be fucked up. The kids are gonna be fucked up. That's the bottom line. It's gonna be fucked up. That's gonna be, or you have a wife who's like domineering, controlling, and then you're tired and sick and tired of like freaking arguing because the bitch is always trying to fight with you and shit like that because she thinks she knows but she doesn't really know. You know, I don't. But then say the guy is straight up whatever good guy. I think the kid's gonna be okay, but the home situation is gonna be kind of fucked up. You know, that's why if you have a man and a woman that's equally yoked, like ride or die, like you'll be my other half, this and that, and you know your role.
Yep.
Ain't nothing gonna stop you, man. Ain't nothing gonna stop you because that woman right there, no matter what, forever always turned on by you, no matter what. The coochie doesn't. It doesn't matter whether and that's the mystery of a relationship of a marriage. But unfortunately, in our society today,
What's good,
you
Chino?
know,
What's up, Chino?
what's up, Chino? Yeah. So, anyways, that's my rant. So men, if you find the right woman, and women, if you find the right man, and you guys are equally yoked and everything. And I'm gonna tell you my biggest piece here. Sorry, this is gonna
Congratulations,
sound
first off.
crazy. This is gonna sound super corny, but you know what? If you both fear God, Jesus Christ, and you guys are, that's the solution right there. And the reason I'm saying this is because I'm not like that. I wish I was. I pray I was. My wife and I, we've been together for a long time, but we're not equally yoked, and it causes havoc. It's not cool, but you got to go through it. So I'm not in a perfect relationship by far, but it can get there.
So,
You know.
Yeah, dope, man. Um,
so what were your other topics tonight, Dakota?
um, well, we already covered what testosterone. We talking a little biology, and didn't really have too many topics, man. My main point here is just coming here every Thursday and just putting in the work. Ray kind of hit me up with the topics last minute, and as always, Chino and them. If you guys want to come on, man, I wanted to start trying to build up the music, man. Fucking Jonah was supposed to be on last week, and trying
You're
to
not
highlight
next.
him, and so. But I just enjoy getting on here and having some drinks, talking shit,
Oh yeah, all
and
about not
then
talking shit. I love it.
it's the best.
I always
Yep.
learn something from you, Phil, and
I
Dakota. I
sent
always learn something from you guys.
Ray,
Talking shit gets me through my day.
yeah, I sent, and I don't want to do a crazy show tonight. Maybe another 30 minutes, real shit, and let's it gets crazy. Let some artists call in, but if not, man, I'm gonna close it out here. I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna go check out Cheetah Boy and the Dead Ones tomorrow. They're performing in Riverside Park.
Yeah,
And
where's
so
that at? I was gonna ask you. Where's that located?
I have no goddamn idea. I haven't even looked it up.
So, is it like the Salt Lake area? Is it like Ogden or?
It's in Salt Lake, yeah.
Should
Okay.
post it on the thing, man.
I was gonna say I might ride my bike and join you.
Description.
Yeah.
I don't have a kid this weekend, so
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, they'll be out there. Matter of fact, Chino, if you're still listening, man, if you could email me that flyer that you posted on Snapchat, I can post it in the video. And
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be dope. I'm gonna go check them out, and I'm gonna take my drone and try to film some footage. See if I can interview, just some backstage interviews, whatever, man. I'm just gonna go check them out. First time
yeah,
meeting
I'll
my boy
hold
and
the camera
everybody.
for you.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man. Shit, we can go get some drinks downtown Salt Lake after or whatever.
Fuck
Oh yeah,
yeah, dude. I'm supposed to go on a group ride at on Saturday, but they want me to be in Provo at 7, and I'm not sure I'm willing to wake up at fucking 5 a.m. to go do that.
yeah.
So there's my boy.
So Wyatt, yeah.
So yeah, so I'm down to go out Friday night if you're gonna go down there.
I gotta work. Yeah, work Saturday morning. Same shit, same time. But I'm just gonna stay down there after work. I think the show's at 6. So I was just gonna hang out. I ain't got shit. I'm just gonna probably end up at a bar between 3 and 6 anyway, because I ain't got absolutely nothing to do in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
So
So the concert's tomorrow or Saturday?
tomorrow night, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
And
go down there.
it was gonna be at the loading dock. I guess they had a venue for it. Apparently, it got shot up or something happened, so they closed it or canceled it. And they're like, "Man, fuck it, we're because we had this planned anyway." They're just like, "Well, we're gonna put it on in the park." So, yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna go support them and see what's going on, man.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
try to if they want my services, I got like I said, I'm gonna bring my like 3 cameras. I'm gonna bring and it's in a park, so I'll put my drone up and
Get your contents made.
yeah,
Get your
go live.
I'll come down and be a camera boy and hold it for you while you interview people and shit.
Ooh, that'd be
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Hold your fucking mic up for you.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, there you go. There you go. It's the start of the production company.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And
man.
Chino can get a flyer out to us, and
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what he posted on Snap recently. I don't have my
They're
phone.
gonna kill it, man. Chino Boy and them will kill it tomorrow, man. I know they will. No, kill it.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Well, the fact that they were supposed to have the venue, and then this is, I mean, instead of canceling, they're, so I mean, I don't know what to expect, anything. I'm just like, hey,
That's a good,
guys got
yeah.
something going on. We go meet you guys, and I guess we're gonna have some speakers and just good old fashioned. That's hip hop though. That's that music in the park. Oh, you want to, close the venue? Like can't stop us from just gathering in a park and doing music, man. You know what I
No,
mean?
man. I think that's the best, man. People invite there. There's a PA, DJ, whatever, and then someone on the other side, like barbecuing or something. Food, drinks, whatever, and just people just having a good time, man, and just going out. I would love to do that, man. We will. We will. When I get back to the mainland.
Let's
That's what I
see.
intend to do. Did you send Jonah the link? Because I talked to that dude today, man.
I didn't even send him the link, man. He said last time he couldn't figure it out. And
Well,
so,
you know what? Send him the link because I talked to him today, man.
well,
It's on my phone. Yeah, fuck my phone.
is he? I mean, if he, wait, are you talking to him right now? Is he ready?
No, I just hold on a second. I just talked to him about an hour ago. In fact, shoot.
Let me see if I can. Yo, Cheetah, if you're out there still, man, try to email me that poster for the show tomorrow, man, so I can post it in the show. I'm trying to get it off Snapchat, but it's
And do you have a Insta or YouTube channel or anything too?
Hello.
oh yeah.
Hey, Jonah, we're gonna send you the link right now. Okay. Hop on the show, brother. Okay.
Um,
Dakota's gonna send you the link right now on your phone. Okay.
I think I can.
All right.
I'll try to screenshot it. How do I screenshot in this new phone?
Shoot, I'm an iPhone user, man. I don't know Android. On
There we go.
iPhone, you just the two buttons on each side.
Let's see. Oh, look at Chino. Look at Chino on top of it. I already got the flyer. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Fucking bam.
There you go, man.
That shit. Look at it. Look at it. It's gonna be up on the flyer. It's gonna be posted on the show in 2 seconds, guys. Let me just figure out how to.
There you go, man. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get the support going here, man. We got to move.
Everybody's Chino, but I'll see you tomorrow night, man. I'll be there with Dakota.
All right, man.
Oh yeah, man. Me and Phil in the building, man.
Yeah, man.
Just emailed it now. I just got it. Let me see.
I don't know if you've seen what was the Will Ferrell movie where he was racing, but I'm here to fuck shit up.
Wait, Talladega Nights?
Talladega Nights, yeah.
Yeah. Ricky Bobby?
Yeah. I'm Ricky Bobby. I'm here to fuck shit up.
Ricky Bobby. Baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Baby Jesus.
There's golden fleece diapers.
Upload new image. Here we go. Let's see. God damn,
Shake
bro.
and bake. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Let's see. I think I need some motherfucking. I need to go to an eye doctor myself, guys.
Shake and bake.
Do you have a still camera, Dakota?
So I got not the traditional camera. I have a Zoom Q8 camera. Shoots in like fish lens kind of deal. It's really good for it's more like it's a camera, but it's really good for audio. But I have my drone. Is it up? Can you guys see that?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, we see
Yep.
it. It's clear.
All right. So yeah, this is tomorrow. This is the I guess it's the fly that they made on the fly after the original venue canceled or what have you. But we got Daigo Munch, Chino Boy, Xavier. I can't read cursive. O, is it an O or a Q? QJG, OJG, and then Ghost Boy Dom. My reading's fucked up. CTG, whatever that. This one down here, but yeah, man, this is where it's gonna be. So Riverside Park. I have no idea where that's at, but if you know, somewhere in Salt Lake.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up
GPS.
right now. So I'll bring my camera. I've got a really nice still photo camera. I can take video too, but I'll bring that with. We can take pictures, and with your stuff, we can take video and audio.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Oh, OQ. I'm all high school dropout ass motherfucker. Yeah, man.
You
So we
always
got
say
all the
that in
places,
high school draft.
man.
Probably I was supposed to mean you
Hey,
genius, man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
genius.
But so tomorrow should be dope. But I have my drone and I have my iPhone 11. Then I got the new S22. So we got some cameras and be cool,
Yeah.
man.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll
You
bring
guys
my
are like
camera
rigged
out.
up.
We'll be the camera crew, and I'll be your camera bitch / microphone guy, and whatever else you need, man.
Nice.
This will be my first time at a concert in like fucking since I went to one with my cousin Beth like 12 years ago.
Damn.
Hey, and I still got some fucking some smoke bombs from 4th of July. So when you guys come out and shit, like we're gonna light the smoke bombs. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
And shit. I got some red snappers. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Should be
Hell
lit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, man.
Y'all
Hey,
set.
hey,
You know, we'll see you there, man.
we ain't got no pyro system, so yeah, we just no smoke machine yet. Maybe just get the smoke bomb effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll put this right here. Well, see that? Yeah, man, we're gonna go check y'all out, man, and supporting local artists.
Hell
And
yeah.
then I found out, hell, if you want to go to another concert, man, September. Let's see if I can post this picture too, man. S.A. Habit, man, Silver State family. He's Conejo is gonna be here September 18th. I
Okay.
don't know if you guys
Let me
ready.
check my calendar. I think that might be the last.
And I'm gonna try to do some camera work for S.A. Habit that night. Also, in 2 weeks, I will be in Elko, Nevada. Also with my drone, I'm going out there, help S.A. Habit put together a music video and whatnot. So we're doing some things, man.
Yep. Keeping yourself busy. That's the way to do it.
Looks like we lost Phil. Tap back in. Let me see if I can post S.A. Habit's little thing here.
Yeah, anyways, I just got a hold of Jonah. So send it to his number if you send it already, the link.
All right, let's try Jordan one more time, man. Come on, Ray. What do
Yeah.
you want?
I
from
don't
me?
know, man. Or give him a call. Shit. Because I'm calling him to Duo, whatever. Put him on the line. You got his number.
What's his email again? Zones. There we go. All right, man. Second time around, ladies and gentlemen, on the Heritage.
I don't know if he's even gonna answer his freaking email.
I know, and this is why
just call him on the phone, man.
this is why I didn't bother sending the link. Link sent. I'm not doing no more than that. And
okay, his cell number is
I mean, if you want to call him, man,
no, because my phone. I did call. I did try to call him, man.
Well, just text him, tell him I emailed the link, and it is what it is. If you can't figure it out, I don't know. What do you want from me? But we want to get you on here, Jonah, because you're a dope motherfucker, bro. I want artists on here.
Yeah, man.
I want to highlight
No,
me.
because if he's on here, he's gonna spit. He's gonna just do what he gotta do. Shit, man, this freaking phone doesn't have dual, man. Damn. See my shit. Hold on, one sec. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to your WhatsApp, bro. Can you get WhatsApp? I'm gonna send it to your WhatsApp, man.
Just text him. Tell him.
I did, but my shit is like I'm trying to do it through a duo, and it's not allowing me to paste it or some shit stupid.
Well, I mean, like I already emailed him the link though. Just tell him.
Okay, all right, okay. 1 second here.
Got a call from Illinois a little while ago.
Which email did you send it to? Which email of his did you send it to?
Whatever one you sent me last week. Zilla.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, yeah.
But
Man, okay.
trying to put that's the habits. But yeah, there's another show September 18th. I'm actually gonna try to do some video work for though, man.
Yeah.
My boy S.A. Habit, man, and so if you want to do that too, Phil, and
Yeah, I just checked my calendar. I got my kid that weekend in September, but I'll see if I can swap with his mom. But I got work the next weekend, so I doubt she'll take it. So,
all right. Yeah, man, trying to put in some work here, and I'm feeling good about it though, man. We're about 6-7 months in, finishing the year strong. The fucking year is just flying by, man.
Jonah, check your email.
Yeah, it is too, dude.
I can't imagine when we start to get really old, like past 40.
Check that out. Your
Fuck.
347 email.
I'm trying to enjoy these next
Send you the link there.
4 or 5 years, man. Because
dude, I'm passing the 40-year mark in October.
man, yeah, and I'll be 35 in September, man.
Yeah,
September.
and we got to go out and do something for your birthday and mine.
When's yours, Phil?
October 30th.
Oh, October. Oh, okay.
I'm actually, well, we'll see with the economy and everything. But I'm trying to go to. I wanted to go to Mexico again in September, but I said fuck that. I'm trying to go there for Halloween and the Day of the Dead. About the 29th through November 5th. I'm hoping to go to Guadalajara again, man. Jalisco.
Jalisco.
Or even if let's go to Wendover sometime in like early to mid October, and we'll do something then for a joint birthday. And fuck some shit up for a night.
Yeah, we could actually, we can actually do that, and we could actually let's do that. Let's go to Wendover, and then let's get the suite, and let's just do the Harrison drinking again.
Oh yeah.
But I say let's do that. Let's do that regardless. It might not be as crazy as wild as, but just to do it, invite a few people, and
Yeah, for sure.
I got that's what I gotta go get. I gotta go get my business cards that I said I would have for the show. Hold on. I'll pass those around, and we'll get some groupies. And hey, bitch, we're gonna go upstairs and do a podcast. Hold on.
Break time.
Break time. Intermission. What we got though? What we got in the time? Is it 10-10? 10 out of 10? All right. Yeah, man. So tomorrow night we got that. Boom. So yeah, man. Chino and y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll hit you up on the back end. And
Yeah, if you want, when we go out to Wendover, I can bring my PC out with us, and I should have my new microphone and camera out by then, so we can set up a fucking show out there for sure.
yeah, let's do it, man. I'm gonna bring my I got the Mac, desktop here, but it's very easy, pretty small. I got the new M1 version. This really, I love this fucking. I hate iPhones, but I love. Did I lose you again? Oh,
No, I'm here.
okay. I hate. I have. Yeah, I have the iPhone, but it's out of service. I just keep it on. Oh, wait a minute. See, I don't like these features. I just grab the phone and the camera and the light, the flash is on.
I do that to mine sometimes too.
What? I don't. How do you turn the fucking iPhone flat? Oh my god! See,
Yeah, you gotta relock the screen, then like click it to where the screen comes on but not unlocks, and then you hold down the flashlight button.
yeah, dude, I
It's
can't
fucking annoying.
stand iPhone, but I love Mac computers. Damn, Mac, I love
Yeah,
Mac.
I love my iPhone, but I wish I had an Android. But there's more features for me on the iPhone than there was the Android.
Right.
It's a double-edged sword, and I fucking hate it.
I use my phone insurance to get my S10 was shit. The screen cracked. It
Yeah.
actually stopped working, so I had to plug a mouse into it. And then I just got the new S22, and
Nice.
I love it, man. I love it, but I just love the interface of Droid. I love the apps. I don't like the App Store. I like the Play Store that they have
Yeah.
on Droid.
Yeah, see, I've got to get my my normal camera, not my FaceTime camera that I'm using right now, but my normal camera. Whenever I switch it on, like it's doing this jittery thing, like it does this the whole time. It's like, and you can actually hear the camera trying to focus. It started at the air show like 2 weekends or 3 weekends ago. It started there, like it just started fucking being stupid weird, and I googled it, and apparently this is a problem with iPhones after a couple of years, because my phone's like 6 or 7 years old now. Like apparently that happens, and you've got to get the entire camera replaced. Which I looked it up. It's only like $200, which is cheaper than a new phone, because my phone's still
Gary's
good.
drinking again. Yeah,
Drinking again. But I feel like I shouldn't have to replace a fucking camera and $1,000 fucking phone. It's bullshit.
yeah, man. Luckily, I have the boost up. I go through boost, so I got the little boost up. I don't know what's going on in Ray's in there. I'm gonna kick him out. I don't know. Maybe it's fucking something weird. Just a weird stream tonight. But,
Yeah.
I
I
said
was
I
trying
would.
to read my camera earlier, and I got kicked, so I took a bite of chicken real quick.
I said I would have the business cards, the first edition. There you go. I'm gonna be passing these out tomorrow night. We got the Harris's Drink It Again, and then on the back they got the QR code. We got all the information there, Mr. Harris. We got the Twitch, the Cash App, Facebook, all that good shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, Ray, you back in the.
We can
Yeah.
make some
Yeah,
flyers too, and just post them
Nice.
up around the city on
Yeah.
fucking telepoles and shit.
Nice. I love that burgundy color.
Yeah.
Sorry, just eating some snacks.
Oh. All right, Ray. Easy. But
Popcorn cheddar.
nice. Yeah, man. I'm almost ready to end it though. We're going on 2 hours.
Yeah.
We, covered another good topic, a little different topic, a little biology. I read some facts on health.harvard.edu or some shit. So, get our little journalism on healthline.com and shit like that. Yeah, man, I sent Jonah the link, if the artist.
Oh well, we tried.
I'd be here till midnight, fucking up my sleep. But
Nah.
it's not. Just do a nice show. We haven't done just a 2-hour show, and I still got editing. I'm working on the episode 23 clip. I think Phil. Let's see. No, last one you were in, I think, was 21. I got you in a little. I think you were in a part.
So I was on the show 2 weeks ago, but last week I
Yeah.
I was fucking passed out after I got home from work and didn't wake up till like fucking 2
Yeah.
a.m.
That
So yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago.
22 clip was just me and Ray. I think you were on the previous two, but I got those. And then I had this cool clip. So one night when I did my pop-up music promo show, I got this really dope clip. I just haven't released it because I want to go down. I took all the songs I played and put snippets, and it's kind of like a promo video I'm going to do, just featuring some of the different music that we've played on the channel so far. I think that's going to be dope. Just waiting
Bitches,
to,
of course.
yeah. Well, I don't think Bitches is on this. This is just all the other artists. I think I play one of mine or something like that, but yeah. But I do plan to upload the tracks individually and stuff eventually,
Oh yeah.
all that. But yeah, I'm
Let's
gonna
look at my calendar for Wendover. Can you plan on the? I think it's the 22nd of October.
possibly, or yeah. Mexico's not in stone yet, so I mean, I can. We'll see how close, that is between Mexico and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can do the 22nd, so the weekend prior, I have a race out in Wendover. Matter of fact, fuck. The weekend prior, I'm racing in Wendover. So if you want to come out for that, we can fucking do a show like maybe the night after or something like that. So the race is, let me pull up the calendar again here.
Friday or something.
But if you want to come out to Wendover that weekend, what did I say? The
22nd, 15th.
So I'll be out there already on the 8th for the race. Out there for that.
All right. Yeah.
Because that's only during the day. It'll be over by like 4 p.m. at the latest on that Saturday. And we go back to the hotel and do a fucking show that night after I've showered, of course, because I'll be fucking nasty. But
yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna put that in the memory bank, and then definitely, if it's a weekend, I gotta take the time off. But
yeah,
I really got to get to Mexico too, so I just want to, want to
yeah.
do.
Up to you. Let me know, man.
All right.
We can do it in September or October. You let me know.
Sounds good. Yeah, man.
My new job, I can fucking take off whenever now. This new job is amazing. So,
Cool. All right. I'm also gonna get with Chino, and I mean, I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's confirmed and everything. But I'll I'll text you, and tonight or in the morning for sure. For sure, if you want to shoot out Salt Lake, and I get off work about 3 o'clock, so I'll be at some watering hole or ready to go by then. Just change and fucking hang out until they're ready.
yeah, shoot me a message and let me know where you want to meet up tomorrow, and I'll meet you down there.
All right, sounds good, brother.
Cool.
We'll let you go tonight. Thanks for tapping on again, man. All the support, the knowledge, the knowledge and the different perspective you bring to the show. I appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Brother,
yeah, it's always a great time being on here. It's been fun. Like I never thought I'd get to join a podcast, let alone my cousins.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
There you go, man.
We finally got something, man. I just appreciate everybody for their input and energy, man, making this a reality, man. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was just going to be like a one-time call, and I never thought I'd get fucking asked to call back.
Oh, every week.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, man, we're gonna get syndicated one day, man, and everybody that had anything to do with the beginnings is going to get a piece or a percentage of the pie. All right.
The goal is that we get big enough to where it's like everything, the content we did in the past, we get royalties, so that way that's like our life insurance when we get old. That's a retirement fund, baby.
Right.
Yep.
That's the goal.
and yeah, man. Yeah.
Got to cover the gas money.
Right. It's a possibility, man. This is the new age. I mean, this is like
Yeah.
new
Hey, I'm
me.
getting $5,000 a month from doing Harris's Drinking Again 20 years ago.
I'm
$5,000
gonna
a
sit
month
here and bullshit with my friends and
residual.
drink alcohol. Yes, please.
Right?
That's
Oh yeah,
that's the goal right there. Can be done.
yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah.
And it starts from a simple Thursday night rant.
Thursday night rant, talking shit.
Hell yeah.
Uh, right,
What do
man.
you want, right? Yeah. All right, Phil.
We'll kick you out.
Aloha,
And
brother.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
see you guys.
all that show.
Okay.
Thank you, man. All right, bro. Peace. All right.
Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. So how much time we got?
Harry's drinking again.
Uh,
We're at an hour and 55 minutes, man.
2 hours if we shut it down in five minutes.
You know, yeah.
Unless
I mean, you know, I don't want to just sit here and talk amongst us for another hour. I mean, there's something crazy. You haven't, you know, what are we? You know, it's just
well, the thing is this: you and I, there's always something to talk about, man.
Yeah.
We never run out of nothing to talk
I
about.
mean,
man.
hell,
That's why we have this show.
yeah. I mean, honestly, we can just call each other after the show. But like, if there's no artist, you know, if nothing's, you know, then you know,
Because we are the artists.
if therapeutic game calling, that's what I'm saying. I could just, you know, we put in 2 hours, and then hell, I can get another hour of editing in, and maybe post a clip before I go to bed. So
Whichever. I mean, no plans, whatever. And I think we covered a lot of grounds today.
yeah,
Talked about testosterone.
2 hour show. Alonzo, I did see a message from you. Some typo about apparently you're trying to. Yeah. I'll see you next, brother. I guess he was trying to join in, but
Oh, okay.
you know.
Yeah, and Jonah, I talked to you, I pumped you up, and you didn't show up, and we send it to you and everything. Whatever it is that you need to do on your end, brother, man. Jonah, I tell you, Zonezilla Therapeutic, man. Get it done, learn it. I don't know how you do it, but you want to go somewhere, you want to ride along this train that me and Dakota are trying to do, whatever. We're gonna do it either way. Nothing's gonna stop, So if you want to ride that train, man, learn what you got to learn, bro.
And we're here. We're here, but I think
we're here.
It'll be, you type in therapeutic. You have some videos. You got some music. Now you had an interview. You have a media. Oh, that's what I'm kind of looking at here. It's just the.
Actually, you know what? You just drew an attention to me, brother, like you always do. Damn it, fuck. Okay, so check this out. So I'm this cat. I'm an artist. I have what it takes. I got it. Because why I know that? Because everywhere I do a cipher, I killed it. I'm like everywhere. And let's just say you traveled it, whatever. Okay. And you got it, right? And the thing is that what I want to let people know is this: the whole going to the studio and you pay and you get your demo and everything. I mean, that's all good. You can do that. It can be done, especially today. The hard part is capturing your market. I mean, if you're happy with the kind of followers that you have on Instagram or your YouTube channel, and there may be and you go, oh wow, this and that, good for you, great. Okay, at least that part you're getting it. But the other part, the intangibles, that's what we bring to the table for you artists. The intangibles. That's what Dakota and I are willing to do here. So all I ask is this: take it serious. Take your gift serious, and whoever it is that's willing and trying to roll with you, roll with them. And whatever you need to do to get it figured out, to be able to ride on that train, our train, because we're helping each other out here. Like you're only as good as I'm around you, and I'm only as good as when you're around me, vice versa. If you got time issue, time management is a situation, handle it. If you got personal, whatever, girlfriend, whatever, family, whatsoever, handle it. You gotta say to yourself, you know what? You have this gift, and you need to get it shown, and you need to get it heard, need it seen, need it exposed. Yeah, I'm talking to you, whoever you are. Make it serious. This is new media.
Ah, no, that was good. That was good, man.
I know that's gonna be on the clip.
Yeah, you know how I piece these things together, man. I was already thinking
You
that
know,
right before
yeah,
you.
no, I know you are, man. That's the reason why we tandem, man, because it's like the way you express it, and this and that. And I know we sound like we kind of like, no, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm opening this up. I'm about you. You know what? It's like this. I'm angry, but I'm not angry. The thing is that part of me that's a little bit disturbed by it is because I know there's talent out there.
Yeah,
There is talent out there.
yeah. Well, it's like like listening today. Like, there's an art in knowing, like wanting to, whether it's a partner, spouse, friends, family, trying to get somebody to do something that they don't want to do, or trying to pull something out of somebody that's not in them. That shit will
Hmm.
cause you to go crazy, stress and turn gray.
Yeah.
And so we can only do what we can. And that's sit here every week now that we got this going, and
Yep.
and 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 just stay in tune with everything, man, and just stay in our,
Yep.
it's like a bulldozer. This is the bulldozer that got all this field, all this crop, all this competition, all this other content, but we
Right.
just slowly but surely, and then we're just making our path, making it. Next thing you know, we got a little.
Yeah. You have a window of opportunity, like a little window of opportunity.
Mate.
Wow.
But,
Yeah. Well, the thing about it too is that I notice it's like, okay, so we have the basics of to get it started. Now the content, whether that is someone that's a singer, or someone that is a poet, maybe that's just someone that plays their instrument, or someone that just wants to draw the way they just want to give us, a drawing, whatever it is that we're representing. Until we have that, because we're ready, and the way you learn is like you just gotta learn through, just like coding, man. I can't just learn coding by just watching and reading about it. I gotta do it. So it's as a hands-on experience, and that's the part that, like what you and Andre were doing the other day. Yeah, you know what, you guys are recording something and everything, and then I kind of gave like, okay, what kind of song is it? And then he says, oh, just a call out party song and this and that. And I said, okay. And I basically expressed like the energy that should go in that song, and however that energy flows in the beat, whatever. I missed that, bro. That's the part I'm going. That's my edge right there. That's that's
yep.
the part I can contribute in. And it may seem easy, but it's not. It's not easy to get that, because it's all about energy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about energy. Why do we have good shows every single time? You and me, because you know what? We have good energy, man. We can back each other up. This and that. Curiosity is like, what I'm willing to learn. What I know, you're willing to learn. What we both know, we're willing to find out. And that's I just want people to really, really understand that about what we're trying to do here, man. But when we were talking about that, and like, what's the intention of the song, what is it about, man, that got me all hyped up and everything, man. That got me all, wow, I can live like this, man.
Yeah, man. And maybe for next week we'll do something like that. We'll figure it out. Let's try to be more on top of it this week. Maybe put together a nice. I got to get the thumbnails and all that stuff. But yeah, man, let's wrap it up here, and then Let's just come back strong, man. Episode 026. Motherfucking halfway, literally through a year. It's a 6-month anniversary
That's
show.
right, man. Yeah.
Next
Maybe
week,
we're
man.
just being a little impatient, but at least we're doing it. And I know I sound a little impatient, and we do. But you know what? That's what people do, man. That's what people that have a mission to do something. We always sound like we're not doing enough. We're always. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good show tonight. Thank you to everybody that tapped in. Bill, Chino,
Yep.
and we'll be back strong, man.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just want to give you props, man. Those clips that you've been sending throughout the week, I know that you put a lot of work into them, man. I love those, man. I watch them and I be cracking up, man. I love them. They're man. Shouts out, man. Props to you, Dakota, man, for
Thank you, man.
putting in the work, man.
Oh,
for getting in.
thank you to everybody that's been watching the clips and stuff. Hope they're enjoyable. Like I said, man, I'm just sitting on these music promo clips because there's so much work that I gotta go back and type in the song and the titles, and I want to make sure this shit is so legit. But fellas, I got this badass music promo kit. This might be some shit you could send to like an A&R label or something. You could put this video I'm about to make. You could put that in your promo kit to promote out into the world. And so when people type in, I mean, it's gonna come up, and that's the whole thing.
Man, that's dope.
I already have one, possibly next week's show will just be a music breakdown. Fuck it, man. Next week, let's just straight up call it now, and let's just do for the 6-month anniversary show, let's just do what we know best, and let's just do like a music breakdown. Let's do what we did last week. I'll start out with my own shit, but we'll break down some lyrics. We'll see what happens tomorrow night. Get Chino Boy fucking call back in, man. Xander Ray, call back in, man.
I just want to vibe out, man. I don't want to say nothing, whatever. Play the song, and I just want to vibe out and be on camera and everything.
On next week.
Just vibe out. Yep.
Let's go, man. Let's
go. Let's just do that, man. Put your music. We play your music throughout the show, and all you're gonna see us is freaking act a fool.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna reach out to these guys. I'm not reaching out to Therapeutics. That's on you. Boom.
Man, what we gave you. I mean, listen, man. If you want to ride, you ride. If you're for real, you're for real, man.
Yeah, man. But like,
sink or swim, baby. Sink or swim. We did.
Either way, Ray, we're gonna sit here, and I'm gonna break down my own goddamn music, and we'll just basically talk about what we always do, man.
Yeah, man.
And listen to music and talk about everything. Let's just do a music show, man, next week, and we'll talk about the clips that I'm about to drop on their ass this week,
and
then talk about the vision and just completely.
Man, the vision, man. I can talk about our vision all day long, man. I just created a new vision. Oh, man. I know. I send it to you, man. The vision, man.
I know, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, or else we're going to keep talking about it.
I know, man. Another hour and shit, because the vision. Yeah, no.
Cherry's drinking again.
Let's say. All right, brother, man. You have a good night, and I'll talk to you again. All right, man. Okay. All right, bro.
Next week, brother.
All right. Peace out.
All right, man. Ray G, ladies and gentlemen. Man, because if we don't get up out of here, man, I'm telling you, man, we'll just sit here and keep rambling and just talking that shit as what we known for, man. Not just shit, but we talk that hot shit. Yeah. Episode 025. Coming at you live. Woke up from a nap. Felt groggy, felt like crap. Next week it won't be like that, I promise. Coming strong. Harry's drinking again. Yeah. We're gonna be out this bitch, man. Love y'all. Thanks for the love and support. We're trying to get up there. We're trying to hit 105. We've been at 103 for some time now, a couple of weeks, man. Thank you to everybody. But let's keep the numbers growing. I got the business cards, trying to do some promotion this weekend. And I'll be in Riverside Park tomorrow night, 6 p.m., supporting the dead ones. Chino Boy Munch, man, see what footage we can get. I'm working on a lyric video. I'm working on a drone video. I'm working on a bunch of stuff. And let's keep this motherfucking shit cracking. That's how we doing it. See y'all next week, 026, for a straight music show. I'm calling it now. We going straight music based, music breakdown, breaking down my own lyrics, the thought process of an artist, and I'm reaching out to these boys early, man. Come back on the show, man. It's been like 3-4 months now. Let's do some follow-ups. Artists, let's get up on here, man. All right? I'm going to try to find some artists tomorrow that want to call in next week, and let's really get this shit cracking, man. Time to ramp this up, baby. Love y'all, man. Thank you for the support, baby. Peace and love.